Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not neither of these blokes except for this one. This is me, that's right. This is me featuring in the Bisonte C45, which is a new Tier 8 Premium Italian auto reloading heavy tank. The one that's coming out in Holiday Ops, the loot boxes, coming out very, very soon. Very Wednesday, as a matter of fact. I'm recording this Tuesday night, so I'm a little bit thrown from the time zones. But anyway, this is the Bisonte, the Premium Tier 8 Italian auto reloading heavy tank. It's got a 3-shot auto reloading gun. It looks pretty cool. I'm looking at it there, getting a few comments in the chat in this game. Played this only last night. 105mm gun. AP rounds are standard for 360 alpha damage, 218mm of penetration. That's with standard, 270 with heat, which is premium in this one. I'm running food, Italian food, spaghetti and meat sauce for an extra 10% for the crew skills. And you might see there, I've been experimenting with the equipment. I'm running modified configuration. One reason I'm running modified configuration is I'm thinking it might be a little bit of a fragile tank, but also you can't run a gun rammer. And I had one lying around. That's the honest truth. Anyway, we're in a tier 10 game in this one, playing on Empire's border, and we've found the Emil. A little bit high there, so I back off. He shoots, bounces one off my turret. I'm just sort of trying to fade a shot there. I put 2 shots into the Emil, and I think, well, why the hell not? He's going to run away soon. So I'll whack in a third. That's 1100 damage done so far. Pulling back for the reload. Now, the auto reloader in this tank is a little bit different to the Progettos. The Progetto 65 at tier 10, the Progetto mod the 46 at tier 8, and nearly got the kill shot on the Emil, but the T26 E5 does the job on that occasion. The Progetto 65 in this game has a really good game as well. Merry Turnip Day from Mihi Clan, another great Aussie clan. We're playing on the Aussie server. This was on Monday night, I think it was. And I just wanted to get this one out. This was the first. This was played live on Twitch. So if you ever want to see me play games like this, it doesn't happen very often. But it did happen on Monday night. This was the first game of the stream, which I was pretty happy with. Now, if you're watching very carefully, and if you've read a few reviews on this tank, when your gun is reloading, in the past, when the gun is almost reloaded, in the case of the Italian auto reloaders, or even the IS-3A, if you fire just before one of the bullets is loaded, then you lose that time that one bullet took to load in the gun. In this case, as the gun is reloading in the middle of the screen, the number comes up, and a couple of brackets form around the number, the reload time. And when those brackets comes up, it means that you won't lose so much time should you choose to take the shot when those brackets come up. I guess that's the simplest way of putting it. If you're right into these tanks and the auto loading and the auto reloading mechanics of these guns, I'm sure you've done your own research anyway. 3-3's the score. I'm sitting on 1100 damage. We've taken a little bit of time to relocate back up here because I was looking at the map and I was thinking the T95 up there, I'm only going to be fighting him frontally. That's going to be pretty bad. Unfortunately, the T26 E5 goes down there. We're now down by a tank. I thought I'd try to help the Progetto 65 clear out these tanks up here in the middle, and copying 1 shot of damage from the Jag Tie, but seems a pretty good bet, so I shoot him and track him, shoot him again for the kill. That's my first kill of this game, and that brings my damage up to 1375. 4-4's the score. We're playing on Empire's border. There's a lot of stuff happening in this game, in the south, in the middle, and in the north, which is a little bit different. Now, after this replay's finished, we'll take you to the website. We'll have a look what else might be coming up in these Holiday Ops loot boxes, Holiday Op boxes, large gift boxes, call them whatever you like. 7-5 the score now. Winning by 2 tanks, 1 kill. stewiejp of 1AR clan. Oh, look at this. And this is just easy money. No problems. Quick shot in the back of the head. Sends the Ferdinand back to the garage. And now the lead is extended 8-5. Winning by 3 now. 2 kills to stewiejp. 1656 hit points of damage done. At the start of the game, I got a few g'days and hey, nice tank, Stewie. Not too bad. I love that shit. Love it. And that's the best thing about playing on small Australian server, small community. People tend to know each other, and it's always good for people to say hello. I see the T95 there somehow blocked the shot in the turret. The turret's a bit like that. It's not a super solid heavy turret like you might see on a mouse or whatever, T110E5, a super Conqueror, things like that. But it is, if you have a look at it, it is very well angled, and you can pull off some pretty cool bounces. That shot, I don't know where that shot went to, but it's an auto reloader. I'm going to have another go at that CS53. He's gone back to the garage, and now we're looking at a pretty good score. 10-6 was 10-5. Now it's 10-6. And what am I going to do? This is where I'm sort of gifted an ace. I don't want to give too much away, but we're going to get an ace here. The Progetto 65 comes around the corner down in the south. The T95 says, well, I probably should shoot the auto reloading Italian heavy tank at tier 10 rather than the tier 8. So I put 2 easy shots into the back of the T95, kilowatts, which is a pretty cool in-game name. Pull back thinking he was turning around to face me, but he's not. Now look at that reload thing now. The brackets are dark, and then with 2 seconds to go, they go white, which means you don't lose stuff before shooting. I put one into the side, and there's that discounted reload time that just came back there. Still had 2 shots there to fire in the T95. Left him on 125 hit points. There's 10 seconds left on the cap, and without giving too much away, I think we're going to cap and kill all at this stage. Somebody just fires towards the T95. I'm looking at that cupola there, and I find it and somehow get that kill. At the same time, the Lynx gets killed in the south, and it's a good win, 15-7. Let's have a look at the battle result before we have a sneak peek into what's coming in these holiday loot boxes, and also wind up tonight's video. StewiejP from 1 hour picks up, that's my first ace in the Progetto C45 Mod 71. That's what they called it. It's on Empire's border, and it's the Bisonte, I think that's how it's pronounced. I've been struggling on the pronunciation of this tank since day one. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, thank you very much. Also the Bruiser Medal for doing some internal module and crew member damage. Shellproof, fired up, fire for effect. And no medals on that side because it was a bit of a damage farm. 3,358 hit points of damage done. 4 kills, 13. Base experience. I fired 16 shots, 14 hit, 11 went through. Only 1 shot sniped, 1470 damage blocked by armor. I was a bit surprised at that as well. But Merry Turnip Day certainly did his part in that game. 5,251 hit points of damage done at tier 10. But I picked up the ace because it was at a tier 8 tank. No premium ammunition fired. I just want to point that one out, and that's why they're with some credit boosters going. Picked up nearly 200,000 credits for that little performance. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6.5 minute game. Now, as far as replays go, you're going to see some much better Ace Tanker replays out there than that game. But I was pretty proud of it. 185,000 credits after tax. Nothing wrong with that. That's with credit boosters, as mentioned, and also it looks like a personal mission. That would have been for the first win of the game as well as the Bisonte, which is probably the headline tank, or one of the headline tanks in this year's holiday ops in the large boxes. What's inside? I'll put a link down below to this website. There's a video attached to that website through YouTube, which goes through all the other things. What do you get in the boxes? The boxes are coming on the 9th, Wednesday the 9th of December. A little bit after lunch if you're in Australia. I think that's when they're coming anyway. New Year's, Christmas, Lunar New Year, and Magic, exactly the same as the last few years. Every box is guaranteed to get 250 gold pieces and a non-duplicate Tier 5 decoration. And it's just the same as last year. Once you've got all the Tier 5 level decorations, you'll get the Tier 4s and so on. Scrolling down, that's what they definitely contain. And they also will contain a guaranteed item from this list, either 1, 3 or 7 days of premium account, 250, 500, 1,000 gold, 100,000 or 500,000 credits, or an ISU 152K, which is a Tier 8 premium Russian tank destroyer, the big one. I'm the log on the back. The Bisonte, which you just saw. The GSOR 1008. Hope to do a video on that real soon. That's a brand new tank as well. It's an auto-loading British tank destroyer. The Batchat Barask, I got one of those. It's a really fun tank. Also some lower tier ones, which I like. There's got a couple of these which I wouldn't mind seeing. The PZKP FWT15. I think there's one in my garage. Matilda Black Prince. I 3-marked that one not too long ago. The Locust. The M4A1 FL10. This is an auto-loading tier 6 French medium tank, unless I'm mistaken. That looks like a lot of fun. The garage slots, T78s, and there's 3D styles as well, and they look pretty good. The Conch GC, look at that. The Conch GC's got a shovel. I want it. The mouse has got these fat, looks like Star Wars type of machine guns. The 60TP, the STB1, and the WZ158. They're all the 3D skins. Last year's skins too, if you've missed out on any of those. I don't think I did, but there's some pretty good skins in there. There's a on the web page, which I'll link down below, the two headline tanks, the Bisonte and the GSOR. Look at that, 320 alpha damage, 4-shot auto loader, 2 seconds between shots, 45-second reload time for the full clip. But that looks a lot of fun, and it looks a pretty cool looking tank as well. There's the other tanks, which look pretty good, and of course there's there's some videos there on the really groovy looking 3D skins, which we all love. I love 3D skins. I reckon they look fantastic. Anyway, there's compensation too, as in the past. If you've already got one of the tanks, there's the gold that you're going to get instead. Gold, not credits, which is pretty cool. If you're doing holiday ops, I'll be opening boxes live on Twitch Wednesday night. We'll also be playing the new tanks as we get them, as we unwrap them, as we kit them out and have a bit of fun with them, and also probably doing a few giveaways as well. Thank you very much for everyone's support through 2020. Merry Christmas. If you're going to be buying these boxes, please spend your money responsibly. There's going to be missions in game, I think, to get some boxes. Small, big, I'm not too sure, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I like holiday ups, in my opinion. If you're the kind of person like me who maintains a premium account, who buys some gold from time to time, and occasionally the odd tank, as far as value for money goes, this is the best value for money you get all year. That's my personal opinion. I've had the same opinion since they started coming out. Yes, there's a gambling factor, which some people like to talk about, but when you gamble, you lose money. This is certainly a game of chance, but just spend responsibly. Don't spend above your means. Everybody's different, right? Anyway, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out on Twitch. Link down below. We'll be streaming, opening of the boxes, and also buying the boxes, playing the tanks, and having a great time all throughout the holiday ups and the festive season. Merry Christmas. Take care, and see you all next time.